First, we're going to start off by looking at a clip of how the employees used to operate on the job while using the assembly line process to construct a roast beef gyro. And this is pretty much going to show you why we created this activity for our training session and the problems that were happening while using this process. As you can see, before we decided to create this activity for the training session, there's a lot of movement in the assembly line process going on right now. Employees are kind of bouncing back and forth, which is not really why this process was designed to make sandwiches. That was just kind of how employees were preparing sandwiches before we decided to enact this training. Alright everyone, thanks for participating in the training session today. We're going to go ahead and get started on our assembly line activity. We designed this activity so that'll help you better understand what role each position plays in the assembly line process and how that contributes to constructing sandwiches efficiently on the job. What we're going to do is, first I'm going to explain to you what each position does in the assembly line. Then we're going to walk through constructing one of the sandwiches while I tell you what each position does. And after that, we're going to then have you guys just practice making 2 sandwiches on your own. I won't really interject or anything unless you guys have a question or something will pop up. We're going to be practicing our turkey bacon ranch and our roast beef gyro. They're 2 of our a little bit more difficult sandwiches as far as preparation goes. Don't worry, I think you guys will be fine. Don't forget as well, we also did post the wall charts that we have posted on the back line on the job for you as well. So that way you can refer to those as you would on a normal day at work if you get caught up on what goes on what sandwich. Now when it comes to who's doing what on the assembly line, I'm going to break down for you what each position does task by task. Position 1 is going to be responsible for grabbing our starting wrapper and grabbing the bun or bread that we're going to use for making our sandwich. They're going to toast the buns, and then after they're going to toasting them, they're going to pass it off to position 2. Position 2, you're going to be responsible for weighing the meat and then placing the meat on the bun, as well as saucing any of the sandwiches as necessary based on the recipe. And position 2, you can actually start weighing the meat out as you see position 1 grab the packaging and begin to toast the bread. And then moving on from position 2 to position 3, you're going to be doing the topping of the sandwich as far as veggies, cheese, and the top bun. And you can actually start getting your veggies ready. Is the same way position 2 is start preparing the meat as you see position 1 start the process. In position 3, you also will need to wrap the sandwich, and if it's a market fresh recipe sandwich, you'll need to cut that sandwich in half. And now that we've explained what each position does any of you have any questions before we assign positions to each of you? Alright, cool. So for this activity, you're each going to occupy all 3 positions for time periods of 10 minutes so you can get a feel for what each position does throughout the construction of the different sandwiches. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start off where I instruct you what each position does step by step while we practice making our turkey bacon ranch sandwich. And if you have any questions while we're going through the process, feel free to ask me. And like I said before, you can always refer to the wall charts posted up above if you get stuck on any ingredients or anything. Alright, so Lydia, since you're in position 1, we'll start with you. You want to go ahead and grab our wrapper and our bread and begin toasting the bottom bun. And Dana, since you're in position 2 and she started the process, if you want, you can begin placing the meat on our scale here and weighing that out. Good job. And now you do it, you put the bacon on first. Place the meat on there, and then Grayson, you can go ahead and get your veggies ready. And then since this is a market fresh sandwich, like we said earlier, you can cut this one in half before you proceed to wrapping it. Good job, guys. Now that I've kind of walked you through making our turkey bacon ranch, explaining the steps to you a little bit as you do the steps, I'm going to go ahead and turn you loose and let you run through the process by yourselves and make the roast beef gyro. Again, just remember, we have the wall charts posted that kind of give you what each position does according to the ingredients. And if you really get caught up with anything, feel free to ask. And I'll be recording my observations and the results on our spreadsheet here, which I'll pass out to you and go over a little bit with each of you at the end of our training session. And I think that's all for now. We'll go ahead and get started on the gyro. Good job, guys. Looks like you didn't really have any problems with that one. Now we'll go ahead and switch positions and try making another. I'm going to go ahead and switch roles, and we'll have you practice making the roast beef gyro again, and then run through a couple more sandwiches later on. Dana will have you in position 1, Grace in position 2, and Lydia in position 3. Before we start, I'll just briefly remind you guys the duties of each position when it comes to making sandwiches in the assembly line. Position 1 grabs the wrapper and then toasts the buns. Pass it off position 2, who weighs the meat and does any of the saucing, seasoning, and then puts the meat on the bun. Pass it to position 3, who will then top the sandwich with the veggies, put the top bun on there, and if it's a market fresh sandwich, they'll go ahead and cut it in half before they wrap it, and then it will be on the other service stations. Okay, so if you guys want to go ahead and run through the process for making the roast beef gyro, I'll just go ahead and observe and record the results here, and we'll go forward from there. Hey guys, good job. Now we'll just go ahead and have you run through a couple more sandwiches, and we'll go ahead and switch positions again. Alright guys, thanks for your participation. That's going to go ahead and conclude our training activity for the day. Now that you guys have gotten a little bit of time each position on the assembly line, practice making a few different sandwiches, go ahead and see if any of you guys have any questions before we go on for a break. Any questions about anything, either the roles or the process? Yeah, sure.
Why is this assembly line process so important?
Well, it's important because if we do the assembly line process, or if we, participate in the assembly line process correctly, it will really contribute to increasing our overall window speed time, which is kind of the overarching objective of the entire training program. As you can see in the clip earlier that we showed of how it was being done the wrong way earlier before the training session, there was a lot of employee movement within the back line, so it caused a lot of clutter and confusion. Also, whereas if you use the assembly line process correctly, each employee has designated roles and tasks they had to complete. It kind of keeps everybody on task and busy, whereas before, one employee may have been moving around doing the veggies and the meat, where you have the other two employees just kind of standing around, not really necessarily doing much. So overall, the importance of this process really is just the fact that it streamlines the sandwich preparation, keeps the chaos down in the kitchen. Yeah, no problem. If there's no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys take a little break. I'll get some of the results gathered up for our feedback review session later. And then we'll go ahead and dive into our virtual training app, which I think is something you guys are really going to enjoy. Kind of lets you practice some of these activities that we've done in the training sessions at home, and also earn some rewards in the process. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in a little bit.